as we're hearing about worsening conditions with COVID in Central America, we're worried that there will be large numbers of migrants needing protection in the United States. And if the Democrats win in November, how should they respond to a large number of, children and families needing protection in the United States?
I think that's a really important question. And I hope during the run up to the election, and then certainly the transition between the election and the inauguration, the incoming Biden administration would spend a lot of time and effort trying to line up the resources that will be needed on the border. We've talked in the past about the need to have courts set up on the border for more quick on-site adjudication, more more places for safe habitation where families are not separated, where health and education are provided. So I would hope that the incoming administration would move as best they could prior to and after the election to start putting those support systems in place, because it may very well result in the questioner's implication that a Biden election will cause a big forward movement. And, there's a lot of worry about how the election is carried out and how it's going to be, counted and fairly. But remember, in 2018, the Trump administration tried to use the caravan idea. They were very intent upon creating a crisis at the border, a migrant crisis to try to influence voters. I would expect they will try to do the same thing this time around. So there's going to be a lot of attention on the issues of immigration and migration leading up to the election. And I think the team that is advising Biden is well aware of that. But they're going to have to move quickly to create the right conditions on the border that will, be in place and be a much better example of how we treat people who are seeking asylum.